What's up, Atumbo? It's Captain Atumbo here, and as you all know, Zero Builds was introduced very recently, and I hardly play any of the build mode unless I have to do a tournament, which I need to complete challenges to earn rewards or anything of that matter. So, Zero Build, I have specific binds for Zero, and I'm going to show you them right now. So these are pretty much my Zero Build settings, and if you want to copy these, then that's fine. So that is my graphic settings. There's not much alterations that I've done to it because I don't want it to change what the original appearance looks like. Okay, that's my settings. That's my HUD settings. As you realize, pretty much almost everything is on. The thing that I've turned off is the creative runtime performance statistics because I really don't play creative. So I also turned the net debug status on so I can actually see what my ping looks like to know if I am lagging as well. So everything else is on, so as you can see, the only thing that is off is the creative runtime performance, and my HUD scale is at 100% because again, I don't like to alter what the visuals looks like. I want it to look as close to the original. For new players, when they get in Fortnite, they actually realize that my Fortnite and their Fortnite looks so like gyro settings. I don't use gyros, so I haven't made much alterations to these. However, I do have settings for these if I choose to do gyro anytime soon. These are my keyboard, but I don't use mouse and keyboard, so these are my controller input settings. As you can see, my controller is on, my Pro is on, my hold edit time is turned all the way down because I've switched my bind so I don't have an edit key anymore, so I have to be very precise with that. My slide hold time is 0.10, so 1/50th of a second. That's camera reset axis is pitch. My reset time is 0.100th of a second. Vibrations are turned off. It's gonna be very hectic if I have to be precise and I have vibrations on. So as for my sensitivity, my build mode sensitivity is at 2.0 times. My edit mode sensitivity is at 1.2. My use advanced options is turned on, and as you can see, those are my settings. My horizontal 40%, look vertical 20%, turn in boost is at 6%, vertical boost is at 17%, turn in boost RAM time is 0.20 seconds, and my turn in boost when building, instant boost while building is turned off. Again, I'm not a builder. And then these are my advanced. So my look horizontal is 2%, vertical is 10. My turn in boost for my horizontal is so it is for my vertical as well. My 8 turn in boost RAM time is 0.20. Again, we have I look exponential, not linear, and then my to 100 button I need to possibly get. And then my dead zones I haven't changed at all. That foot control zone, and so most of these are sticks is on. I will go because I really don't like the idea that I can move with some sticks, especially when I'm doing drifting and so on. I like to control the throttle, so this I will definitely turn off. And then that's my volume. Necessarily important, but from here I have my 3D audio turned off. Usually have this turned on, but for some reason it keeps turning off. Visual sound effects turned off. I don't really use visual sound effects. I am a scout. I should use visual sound effects. However, I have really good eyesight, and whenever visual sound effects is on, there's too much visual inputs, which makes me rely on what I see and not what I hear. So my perception isn't as sharp as it should be. But the rest of my squad usually has visual sound effects on, so it doesn't really affect me that much. Voice chat is everybody. My voice chat method is set to open mic because I don't push the top button. My voice channel is filled match is for game chat, not party chat, and my voice chat notifications is turned on so I can see the person talking. Mute all licensed audio because I am a streamer at the end of the day. Those are for keyboard, but here are my keybinds. So as you've noticed, I've changed a few things. So pretty much everything is the same layout until you get to where my D-pad are. Up does inventory, left place marker, right does the emote or the replay if I hold it, and then down the switch mode and edit. So I've swapped O with my switch mode and edit. And then for O, I have changed O to my crouch and slide. I still do have crouch, slide, and repair as R. However, with 0 builds, since I'm not using O and there's really no other option for me to use O for, use O for my crouch and slide, because occasionally you might be in a situation where you have your hand on the left analog, you also have your thumb on the right analog, and you're aiming at someone. I probably just really like the idea that if need to be more accurate or take cover, instead of pressing O to build out of instinct, I would press O to crouch. That way my shots will be a bit more accurate. So this is pretty much a long explained way to pretty much say I just find it easier to use O to crouch and slide. Also, it's a bit wanky when you use the controller, the thumbsticks, because you might make a mistake and instead of crouching, you slightly move the analog a bit. So if I'm aiming at a person, I don't want to accidentally move the analog while I'm trying to shoot. So I set that right. As for build settings, my O is unbound. Still use down for switch mode and edit. And for my edit, pretty much everything is unbound right there. And then for my ability controls, it's pretty much default. Crouch still slides, O still slides and crouch, and down still switch modes and edit. Everything else is pretty much the same. So dead zone, dead zones are pretty much even across the board, and that's about it for how I've set up my settings. Again, if you want to copy these settings, then you can. You've seen me play, so you have an idea as to what the settings are. These settings are pretty much just, as I said, these are settings for me being a scout, and I have to relay information to my squad. So that's why my settings are the way they are. These settings aren't necessarily for persons who are builders or creative warriors. These are just persons who play 0 builds, and you want to have medium to long range control over your weapon. Not perfect for close range unless you're a pistol user or you use the MK, then this will be fine for you. But if you get closer to opponents, it's going to be a bit harder because these settings are not designed to look up quickly and look left to right really quickly. These are designed for accurate shots from medium to long range. All right, so thank you very much. If you want more Fortnite videos, check out any of these videos that are being shown on the screen right now. You can enjoy any of these. Captain Atumbo here. Say one by Atumbo. Take care.